Talk about how to email your professor or any other university staff member. Hint, don't think of it like a text message. Think of it as a professional discussion or comment or question. Always send the email in question from your university email address, that is, whatever your username is at uno.edu. Then make sure you double check who you're emailing. For example, if you're contacting financial aid, are you contacting the general email or are you contacting your assigned financial aid counselor? If you're contacting your professor, make sure you double check what they listed on the syllabus. Then begin with a subject line. Make it brief. Let's go with asking the question about the upcoming test you have in biology. Here's what not to do. Simply write out I don't get mitosis. Your professor has almost no idea who's sending that email, what you're having trouble with about mitosis, and frankly, it's a little rude to just say, I don't get mitosis. A better and still short email would look like so. Dear Professor James. James being the person's last name, not their first name. I am in your 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday biology class, and I'm having trouble differentiating between the different phases of mitosis and between mitosis and meiosis. Spell meiosis wrong. Okay. Will you be available during your 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday office hours this week? I'd like to chat about these cycles before the upcoming test. Thanks, Rudy. Let's say your name is. Then you put like your student ID number. I think it's applicable here. Just a quick note, you may not need to input your student ID number into the signature section of your email if you're just emailing your professor and you don't think that they would need it. If you're emailing financial aid or you're in the Pathways program and you have a question where they might need your student ID number to look up your classes or any information about you at all, you would need to put your student ID number, but you won't necessarily need it for every single email you send your professor. Also, subtle reminder, don't forget to put the email of your professor in, as I don't have it on this screen when I'm recording the video. This email is professional, to the point, and specific. Adding in what class you're in is essential, especially when you're in an online class. Specificity in the question you're asking is the key to avoid a dreaded 10 emails back and forth talking about when you're available, what you want to talk about, all that stuff. Also, by putting in saying when their office hours are, your professor's office hours, it shows that you've put an effort into contacting them by looking at the syllabus and all that fun stuff. And it helps narrow down a vague, can we meet? While this is an excellent email, say you don't know why mitosis is giving you such a headache. It's also okay to email something like this. Dear Professor James, I am in your 10 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday biology class, and I'm having trouble with mitosis. I'm not exactly sure where it's getting jumbled up, so I wanted to chat with you during your 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday office hours if you have time. Sometimes professors will have appointments set up with other students during their office hours, so it's important to check on that. When you're writing the email, avoid slang, text message lingo like, "Can we meet tomorrow at 9 a.m.?" but saying it like this. Always have a subject. Specify hello or dear to whomever you're emailing, a specific message, not like the one I have right here, and a signature at the bottom. If you get annoyed always putting your signature at the bottom of the email, every email you send, you can go into your UNO email and set up a signature, like I have here. Simply click the settings gear icon. Then in Search Outlook Settings, put signature or email signature. You can click that. It'll pull up this settings box, and you'll see I already have my email signature typed out here that I want. So you could do your name. If you hold a position, say SGA president on campus, at some point you could put that on there as well. Your email is very useful. I wouldn't recommend putting your student ID number at the bottom because it would send it to every person you email, which could be other students who you may not want to give out your student ID number in that manner. Another thing, always put your full name, whatever your professor would know you as. Don't put anything like Kirsten Corforth, video guru god, or something like that. Be professional about it, which is the theme of this video.